Hello everyone and welcome back to Persona 5. We will be covering the goddamn beach scene. Okay, but first, we're gonna be hanging out with Sojiro. Because Sojiro is a very good. I also don't know what I did, but apparently my stream is like at 60 FPS and going fine. Which is, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, it looks fine.
I don't know what happens compared to yesterday, but...
Well, the internet's a mysterious thing that shouldn't work, so...
That's fair. That it is. Anyway, yes, there's going to be a lot of suffering. Ugh. Fucking a sketchy.
Sketchy.
Well, look at him. Look at this light Yagami motherfucker right here.
They really did they made him look too much like Light Yagami.
They really did.
It was a mistake.
Was it really?
Well, I mean, it was probably intentional that they decided to do it, but the decision to do so was not a good one.
I'm just gonna laugh at the moment that they don't like the name Phantom Thieves, and I'm just like here, well, our actual name is The Gay Agenda. We are The Gay Agenda. I'm very proud of. I wish I was the one who was smart enough to have come up with that. Jet lag is a bitch. I can confirm. The world.
I usually try to just power through it.
Yeah, it's not
go to bed at
great.
The local time, but...
I'm not good at that. But anyway, like... What bothers me the most about the wrong answers is that these kids are, like, being, like, oh no, he's so stupid for not getting that answer. Like, you know, this guy just asked, what is it called when time stops? Or when time looks like it stops? And I go, Zawarudo. Like, you know that half of these kids would be like, what the fuck? Like, anyone who got it.
They should have different dialogue for if you choose an obvious joke answer, yeah?
Yeah, if you choose the obvious shitpost. Just like...
Honestly, it would be kind of fun if you got, like, intelligence up for getting the right answer, but if you chose the funniest answer instead, you got a charm up.
That would be a really good way to do it. Like...
And, like, the class all laughs.
Right, like... I think one of my favorite ones is, like... What is it called when there is a dangerous woman, and the answer is femme fatale, but you can answer Elizabeth. And it's like... You should get you should get special dialogue for this shit.
She's from Persona, so like the bonus boss from P3, right?
Yes, she is the Velvet Room attendant from P3.
It has like 4 billion health or something.
I can't believe even Yusuke is dunking on how stupid Ryuji is. I like that Makoto is the only one who tries to keep you off your phone during class.
I had graduated from basically all school. Yeah, I didn't have a smartphone until I graduated college.
Oh yeah, I didn't even have a cell phone until I was in college. Oh. Who's next? There is some, like, red gradient. There's some red dots all over the blackboard, and I can't tell if that's, like, something wrong with my graphics, or if it's a... Oh well, I don't care that much. Takemi! I'll go rank up Takemi. Clinic.
The lighting effects on the chalkboard look really good, though. Modern games just have so absurdly good graphics.
Right.
Like, I feel like graphics have been fine basically since the GameCube era, and we just keep pushing them further.
No, I'm sorry, I'm stuck on what you said before about the obvious shitpost answer should give you a charm bonus. Because it should. It really should. I can't stop going back to that. Because that would be such an easy touch. And a really good one. Especially, like, if it doesn't increase your intelligence, but it increases your charm. You could have the kids go, oh, he's funny, maybe he's not so bad after all. And it's like... Ugh. Atlus, why did you do this? Why are you bad, Atlus? I mean, that's true. I mean, no, you don't. It just has to say, what did all the other people pick? And, like... And then, the obvious shitpost answer is always incredibly obvious. So, like, it'll show you 2 right answers, and one of them is going to be obviously not the right answer. So you're left with one wrong, one funny answer, and one must be the right answer. Also, hi, we're in a very depressing part of the social link. Takemi is good. You know, I'm getting the, I am getting this Mementos target right before I leave the country for a few days.
Right, we're coming up on the Hawaii trip.
Right. So it's like, I feel a little guilty that I'm getting to this point with Takemi, and it's like, the game wants you to go take care of it immediately, but I am literally getting cutscened out of the country for a few days. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing a lot of weird red spots all over the screen. Like on Morgana's back, and... There's no law saying they're not. Poor Morgana. Whoa, Morgana's entire face has that red effect. Maybe there's something wrong. Like, is anyone else seeing that? The red effect on Morgana's face?
I can kind of see something. I could definitely see it on the chalkboard earlier.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna take 1 second to see if it's like my HDMI cable.
Okay.
Prof, entertain them while I am.
Ah, shit.
Not do it.
This would have
That
been a
did
great
not
time
at
to
all
have
do
something
it.
stupid to say on demand, but
Did
I was
that just make it
distracted by
worse?
the game I'm GMing.
Maybe it's the angle.
It's Toho based. They're fighting Momotaro. Well, not yet, but they will be soon.
Okay, well, I've got no ideas. All the cables are in fine.
Well, it doesn't look too bad.
Alright, well, I've got no idea what's going on with this, but alright, we're gonna...
Can you see it on the PS4 output or just in the stream output?
Oh no, I see it on my output. It's a lot, like... It is a lot more, freaky on the... Do you wish you could come, Mona? Yeah, it is a lot more noticeable on the actual PS4 output.
Huh.
Weird. Red static. Okay, let me, Alright, if y'all don't see it, then it's probably fine. I'm just gonna do some Googling real quick. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's not good.
What's going on?
Google is saying that it's the GPU in this PS4 failing.
Oh dear.
That is a problem.
Hopefully it's wrong.
Yeah, let's, keep looking. Well, I'll keep looking at that after the trip. After the stream tonight, I will look that up more. If you guys can't see the issues, then it's fine. Morgana. Protect the kitty. Yeah, sleep on a plane. Yeah, that's gonna happen.
I'm not sure if I've ever slept on a plane.
I have, when I flew back, when I've flown to Tokyo and back, I got, I've, managed to do it, but not much. Not, like, a real...
It's like, I basically just can't sleep on a vehicle.
I'm the opposite. I feel
Sometimes sucks.
if I'm on, like, a train or a car or something, I will just, like, pass right out. But on a plane, planes just are so uncomfortable. It is not embarrassing. Honestly, that's a really cute picture. Like, I want more of the stupid friends being the stupid teenage friends.
Yeah, I mean, it's something it does stronger than the other games in the series, but it still could do better.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, my PS4 is definitely not under warranty anymore, so I...
Yeah, one of the advantages of actually doing a romance in this game is that, at least for some characters, it means that you don't have to do a second beach scene.
True.
How long will you stay?
Like, I'm pretty sure that I've actually never seen the second beach scene, and I just did a Makoto date instead.
I have not, yeah, I have not dated anyone in this game yet, so, oh, whoops.
Hi, aloha. あちらのバスに乗ってね。やべえ、日本語うめえ。わ、見えた。ダイヤモンドなんとか。てか。
Yeah, I was actually just noticing that too. Let me think up the... There's that a little bit better, Let? I'll futz with the settings.
Carpet cleaner の残りがらしい。ココナッツフレーバーなんだってさ。それにレイ用のプルメリアの匂いがさらになん。雑学効果てめえは。下調べはちゃんとするタイプなんだ。
Like 10 years old or something, and I remember almost none of it.
I have never been, so...
じゃあ安くてうまい店教えてくれ。
部屋割り決めてからにしなさいよ。鍵もらわん。
俺こいつとな。
坂本くんは他の組でしょ。
ダメなの？
天子がややこしいから。あんたはぶられてる。
Poor Yuji wants to be with his boyfriend and
同じ部
can't.
屋でいいって人あんまいないんじゃない？
うっせえ。浮いてんのはお互い様だ。
高巻さん、部屋割り決めた？まだだけど。だったら私とどう？よかったらなんだけど、自由行動うちらみんな初海外でさ。あ、うん、もちろん。じゃ、またね。
Are these girls hitting on Anne?
I choose to believe so. I mean, logically they just wanted someone... I'd rather be alone. Who speaks English. Since, you know, it's better to have someone who speaks the language. But also, I choose to believe they were hitting on Anne, because everything is better when it's lesbians.
ここがワイキキか。
さすがに人いっぱいだっすか。ホテルとか高い建物多くね？
綺麗すぎて人工的なリゾートって感じ。でも海はさすがに透き通ってるね。
Honestly, the whole Hawaii trip in general just reminds me of that one,
お前もそう思わね？やっぱ外国人はボリューム違うわって。
that one scene from Lilo and Stitch was originally gonna have a scene where Lilo pranks the all the tourists on the beach and responds to when she gets caught. She just says, "You'd understand if you live here."
Oh yeah, that scene is good shit.
It's really powerful. I wish
And
it was.
absolutely should have been in the movie.
It really should have.
ネットに出てんじゃない？
お、出た。
昔の人が
That said, this scene, like this entire Hawaii trip,
景色のいい場所は乗ってない。
made me just makes me think of that.
じゃあ俺らは安くて評判のいい店し
Lilo
よ
and
うぜ
Stitch was pretty good.
Oh, it absolutely was.
ねえ、携帯いじって喋って、これじゃあ日本とか。
こっちでも携帯ありゃ日本のニュースも逐一見れるし、なんつうか思ってた感じと違う。
もっとハワイらしいことしようよ。
ハワイらしいって
フラダンス？
やんねえし。
ようやく一息つけるね。あ、そういえばかいちゃんのランキング投票が始まったのって知ってるよ。
And sight?
そこからか。回答お願いチャンネルだよ。略してかいちゃんね。すごく盛り上がってるのは知ってるだろ。
Okay, just picking the meanest things to say to Mishima every time.
Yes, of course I am. Fuck this kid.
サイト作った本人でもびっくりしてるんだ。こんなすごいことに参加できるなんて。回答団を応援してて本当よかった。
Shut the fuck up. The game would have been more interesting if you were the traitor.
明智いるじゃない。回答団反対派のメジエード
It would have been a really good twist.
It really would have.
炎上してるらしいし、正義のヒーローを気取ってたくせに、ぶっちゃけ旅行どころじゃないよ。
Dude, calm the fuck down. Let's just go to sleep.
ほんと冷静だよね。まあでも確かにちょっと寝よっか。
Honestly, I think during my first playthrough, what I did was, that was odd. I picked every option with Mishima to, like, try to make it seem, try to deny being a Phantom Thief at any point.
Yeah, I mean, at least one of the Phantom Thieves needs to make the barest effort to pretend they aren't a Phantom Thief.
True.
And it might as well be you.
Yeah. Especially, like, I was trying to, I was trying to deny it, especially to Mishima. Oops, wrong button.
Oh, so yeah.
That said, this is one of the best understated jokes in the game, I think. It is just Yusuke walking up and Ryuji doesn't even notice.
Okay, this does get into one of my biggest gripes with the Hawaii scene, the Hawaii arc, though.
Go on.
And that is, why does it happen? What's the point? It serves no plot purpose, and they just have all of the characters from Japan all coincidentally show up at the same hotel anyway, so it's not even like it's it's changing up which part of the cast you're focusing on.
Yeah.
It's just like a half-hour-long cutscene that serves absolutely no purpose.
I've got no idea. Like, I think it's meant to, like, to show that everyone's, how absurdly big the thieves are getting, even outside of Japan. And also, to start setting up everyone's discontent with, the, atmosphere and everything. But also, it's, there were other ways it could have been done. You're amazing.
どうした
So, like, Okumura Foods has officially murdered McDonald's. I just want to put that out there.
Here, the old guard of fast food restaurants don't do very well with our generation. Who tend towards more like sort of the Chipotle level.
I believe it. That said, I eat a lot more McDonald's than I really should because I've got, because it's on the way home and I can eat it.
Fair enough. I think I've eaten McDonald's in a number of years.
Honestly, that's probably healthier because I am gaining so much weight lately, but,
I've had Burger King once or twice since I moved here, just because there's a Burger King between the place where I've had my sleep studies and my office. And after a sleep study, you fucking anything is fine, you know?
yeah, I believe it. So crazy.
そうなのか
よっしゃ行くか すげえな
Yeah, like, they also sort of try to introduce Haru here, but it doesn't work.
Haru's introduction is strange.
Yeah, it ain't great. Hey, speaking of,
Oh, we're to the beach.
technically no, we're only at Haru.
But I mean, the beach is right there.
True. Honestly, Haru should have been introduced, like, 3 palaces earlier. I think Persona 4 and 5 were both very crippled by the apparent mandate of 1 new party member per dungeon.
何が出てまだ途中我が輩抜きでも
Or Morgana.
メメントスで足代わりになれるだけ猫もごもごうっさい用があるなら言え別にね何言ってたの
I have a lot of beef with Persona 3, but there's a lot of stuff it did better than Persona 5 and 4. Like, party social links. Honestly, actually, if it were up to me, what I would do, I would make it so that Persona 5, that Persona party member social links, I can talk, would,
Morgana. って思い込みじゃないの？私もお母さんのことずっと間違って思い込んでた。
Anyway, what they should do for a,
それもそっか。
for social links for party members is rather than having, like, immense character development in them, just give them, like, a side story where they are the hero, and it's, like, not even plot related or important. It's just, like, hanging out with them as part of their daily lives. Just, like, hang out with Ryuji and, you know, hang out with Ryuji and help out Ryuji and his mom and all of that. Or, actually, Makoto's is pretty good as is.
いやいや、このな奥村フーズってさ、従業員を安くこき使ってさ。
Oh, I think we're coming up pretty soon
We
on
are.
a scene that really, no, a different scene that crystallized a lot of my thoughts about Ryuji and why I find him frustrating.
That's fair.
聞いてくれよ。相部屋のやつが彼女連れてきやがって。気まずすぎんじゃん。
So hey, teenagers are definitely fucking.
ベッド2つなのに。はい。
Anyway, go on. What is your take on this?
高巻？
On what? I'm sorry.
You, this crystallized your thoughts about Ryuji.
Oh, there's a specific line coming up that.
Ah, got it.
So hopefully I can pay attention and don't miss it. But it's an exchange coming up in just a second here between Anne and Ryuji.
こんなとこでもネットか？
メジエドの一件で海外からのアクセスやばくない？怪盗団ついに世界進出。海外からの依頼とかどう？
私たちに聞かれてもねえ。
At least Anne is sort of trying.
メジエドをやったんだ。次はどんな日本どころか世界中が怪盗団の次の一手を聞い。
そういや今。
結構疲れたよな。あ、時差。
他に行くとこないし面倒だから。
So does Mishima only know who you are out of the Phantom Thieves?
I think so. That is the implication, at least.
大丈夫、信じて。
そうきたか。
ベッドあと一つ。
一人は床。どうする？トランプあんじゃん。やったー！ハワイまで来て床。なあ、三島は？
トイレ。
長くね？
修学旅行か。志保、楽しみにしてたな。
Hey, I forgot that Shiho got, like, they remembered she existed.
ごめん。なんかでもあれからもう半年近く経つんだっけ。
学校の騒がせ者が今や世界だぜ。
でもさ、私たちほら、例えばどういう子が好みとか。
When I got to this scene on my last playthrough, Akira was already dating Anne at this point.
Oh, here's the scene, by the way.
性格だろ。
The exchange, I think.
優しい子なら誰でも。
じゃあ同じぐらい性格のいい
あら
二人同時に告白してき
Yeah,
たら。
this.
同じぐらい優しいんだろ。
要はスタ。え？
Alright.
先に答えたのは建前でしょ。
I really don't like this conversation. It's so stupid. It's like, yeah, you just explicitly
君はどう？
ruled out everything other than looks, Anne. What do you expect him to say? And it's like, it's just the thing where, like, Ryuji does shit that people should give him shit about. And then people just say nothing about it and then find other weird shit that he doesn't deserve to get shit about. Give him shit about that instead.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating.
It really
そうい
is.
やさっきあいつ水道水直に外国でやっちゃいけないことベスト3だろそれ。
Anyway, so Mishima's dead of poisoning now.
いえ、三流集
The government fluoride mind control in the water got
漏
him.
らしてしまったわけです。それに怪盗団の調査。あれから進展する気配もありませんし。
Well, I can't believe Mishima's fucking dead.
I can. I've only been unashamedly. No, see, Salsa, it was the government's mind control fluoride.
やけになって裏切る可能性は十分かと。では、心臓麻痺ということにでも、いつも通り処理を任せ。ほう、それは考えもしませんでした。身内を一人切るのも二人切るのも。
Yeah, that's, that's a thing. Agreed, aw, it's not great.
いや だからよ
I have never actually done this scene because every time... Actually, no, I think I did, because I hung out with Makoto the first time. And then, like, I've been...
な
Okay.
おっとえ
Alright, let's... I mean, the one time Yuji has a sense of tact. Alright, chat. Should I go hang out with Hifumi? Or should I go hang out with Ryuji and deal with the... I have never seen the hang out with Ryuji scene, so...
We should probably do the Ryuji one.
I actually like Hifumi, though.
I like Hifumi too, but for the stream, I guess.
Salsa, you have saved me. Thank you. I must obey the bits. Yeah, that's not...
こっちでもお会いできるね。変で着替えてきた方が。よかった。少し歩きませんか？
Do you know what the... Why are you thanking God, Matt? Do you know what the Ryuji scene is? Because I
I'm sure
don't.
it's horrible.
I am certain it's horrible.
あれ、エビですよね。エビって長寿の
Oh, I
象
could
徴
go
で
for
す。
some garlic shrimp.
どんな味なんでしょうね。
お兄ちゃん
はい、
怪盗団でしょ心を盗んじゃ
怪盗団。
ニュースで見たよ日本で流行ってるってもし怪盗団に会ったらよろしく言っといてみんながエビ好きになるように改心させてねって
Yeah, basically my thought, Salsa.
ええ、
I did not want a,
結構綺麗ですね。いつも盤面ばかり見て帰ったらいいて。
Oh god. Did you actually forget, or are you repressing it all?
私といてもう少し気の利
I had fun.
よかったこれ今日のことは学校はいお願い
Okay, I was talking about Spite dating Hifumi,
That sounds good.
but yeah, I think I might just do that because I really like Hifumi, and god, she deserves a happy, like, anything. I don't know. Chat, what do you guys think? It was terrible for him, too. Anyway.
Etto.
しかし
Went to the beach.
それじゃ
You know what occurs to me? I am pretty sure that there was not a single opportunity to save on this entire trip. Maybe while you were walking around asking about the Phantom Thieves, but... Yeah, alright. Yeah, it's stupid. But hey, now the plot's back. Yeah, it's bad.
There is just absolutely no point for the Hawaii trip to happen.
There really isn't. I mean,
The
at
walking
least
yeah.
the no Operation Babe Hunt will be as bad as the one in Persona 3, where
I've heard legends.
It's just extremely transphobic bullshit.
Oh, good.
So,
Does
like,
this mean that Persona 4 has the best beach scene of the series?
I think it does. If anyone else wants to handle telling Prof about that,
Yeah, I would love to hear the horrible story of Persona 3 Operation Babe Hunt.
I'm not even gonna. I can't even begin to. Well, I could, but then I would be in a numbing, frothing rage the whole time.
よう帰りちょっと焼けたか
どうだったハワイ
That said, this is one of my favorite exchanges in the game.
かぶれてる
Oh,
まあ気
Akira.
持ちはわかるけどな
And then Futaba's. He's been influenced.
厄介なことになってるぜ
I love that they put in a piece of unique animation for Akira just for that gesture.
Yes, I was also just thinking that they had to, like, he did the thing, and it hasn't
Like,
never
hours
come
of
up.
man multiple man hours probably went into that little hang loose gesture.
And it only ever shows up then, and it's great.
That kind of thing, those touches that most people will never notice are what make games have a strong aesthetic.
Agreed.
One of my absolute favorite examples of this kind of thing is in Earthbound, where early in the game you get the bike, and you can ride around on the bike and have a fun time. And then you get a second party member, and then you can never use the bike again for the rest of the game.
Because it would be rude to be on your bike when you have a party member.
But here's the thing.
I know where you're going, but yeah.
At the very end of the game, when you're walking everyone home and eventually it's just you, then you can like teleport to the frigging swamp area and use the bike there again, and it will have a unique sound effect not heard anywhere else in the game.
For biking through water.
Yeah. It's like, it defies belief how much they didn't need to do that.
And yet... I love how much Futaba hates Akechi.
Yeah, that's Earthbound.
That's Earthbound, yeah. You know what? Everyone gives Yuji shit for blowing the secret all the time. But Futaba is by far the actual worst at keeping the secret. The only reason she doesn't blow it all the time is because she doesn't talk to anyone.
Yeah, so she can do what she wants.
Basically. Can't, you know.
Well, I'm glad somebody learned something new from my excited Earthbound rambling.
Can't give secrets away if you never talk to anyone.
Did you know about Earthbound's horrifyingly cruel anti-piracy measures?
Yes, they are my... Actually, no, I think my favorite anti-piracy measures is Spyro Year of the Dragon.
Oh, what's that one do?
Oh god, Okay, so in Spyro Year of the Dragon, they, Oh, we're getting plot. Anyway, so what it does in Spyro is that it will, when it fails the checks, it will not do anything immediately. Instead, it will despawn essential items for progress in different areas. So it will it will screw up the game, but never where you can see it immediately. So it'll make people think that they cracked the copyright protection, put out the patch, and then oops, they've, you know, it turns out the piracy protection fucked up something somewhere else and the game is unwinnable. Basically, the goal was not to stop piracy. The goal was to just delay it for so long that people would get tired of waiting for the piracy patch and just go out and buy it.
Apparently in Batman Arkham Asylum, if you were playing on a pirated copy, then the game would detect it and then it wouldn't say anything, it would just make Batman shitty.
That's also pretty good.
Just like really clumsy and unresponsive, and nothing else changes.
Was that the one where the game tanked because people were saying that it was too clunky and no one realized it was the copy protection?
Arkham Asylum did pretty well, I think.
Okay, there's some game somewhere,
That's incredible, though.
yeah, where no one could tell. The game tanked because people pirated it, didn't realize that the copy protection was copy protection, so they thought it was just a bad game. And because copy protection doesn't work if people don't know that's what it is, because it'll fuck up reviews.
Man, this just takes me back to the days of playing the Escape Velocity games and getting trolled by Captain Hector.
I don't know if I played those.
Yeah, they're just sort of like space sim, 2D action games on the Mac back from like the late 90s, I think I want to say. And if you're playing the trial version of the game, then it was functionally identical to the full version, except that there was a character in the game called Captain Hector who would occasionally just show up and attack you and was completely invincible. And also, whenever you saved the game, sometimes he would steal half your money.
That's impressively dickish.
It was pretty dickish.
I gotta be honest, I kind of love it.
It worked because I bought the game just so I could stop having to have all my hard-earned progress ruined by Captain Hector.
Well, to be fair, you did steal the game.
No, that wasn't for stealing. That was for the trial version,
Oh.
like the demo. So it's
To be fair, you hadn't paid for the game yet.
That's true. So he made me pay with my in-game money that he stole repeatedly.
He made you pay!
自殺って本当な私
いやあいつとかちげえだろ
もしかして
怪盗でも鴨志田の時って
だったらすごいね
I actually not be able to finish this fight in my tabletop game tonight.
Uh-oh.
It's running kind of long.
Well, that's not
やっ
good.
ぱりこれ
Well, it is a triple boss fight, so like...
Yeah, that's fair. We don't kill. I mean, Sai, we were literally in Hawaii at the time. We have roughly a factillion alibis.
I feel like my bond is growing deeper with the person who is interrogating me before my death sentence.
Like, you go from... If rank 10 is an unbreakable bond, etc., like it always is, then you go from who the fuck is this kid to an unbreakable bond for all eternity with Sai in the span of about 10 minutes.
That's true, isn't it? The time dilation around the framing device is just frigging bizarre in general.
It really is, but like she keeps saying, we don't have much time.
You clearly do. It's a 100-hour game.
私たちが鴨志田をやんなきゃやられっぱなしだっただろ
ネットは死んで当然
コメントも似た空気だな警察も政治家も
Yeah, this part always reminds me of Gatchaman Crowd's Insight, where everyone just seems to want to leave it to the superheroes to decide everything.
Yeah, it feels like a distinctly Japanese plot point that's come up a couple times in different things. Where it's this kind of mob mentality run wild.
I don't know if I'd call that Japanese, a Japanese trope in particular. I'm pretty sure I can think of some American media that's done it.
Maybe.
なぜ新島検事はまずそれらに共通点がない憶測の部分もあるようだが過半数の事件で株式会社奥村フーズおよび
奥村
ビッグバンバーガー
ビッグバンバーガー、
言われてみればここハワイにまで支店
競合他社に不祥事やら
みたいね。
I'll try to go to Mementos soon because I've got a couple of things to do in Mementos.
それは根拠ならまだもう奥村の名前鍋に入れてみたし。
ならもう次のターゲット。
そういうことだ。
待て、悪人だと決まったわけじゃない。それにこの世間のブーム。
At least Yusuke has the right idea.
なんか今の盛り上がり。
あんまでなんだよ。
いや。
マジか。
今日は全会一致は。
Notice how Futaba gets incredibly nervous when people aren't agreeing.
お前らまとまりなさすぎだぜ。リュウジだって理屈で言い返された。
あ
？She wants us to get along.
リュウジだしな。最近じゃ怪盗人気でモテたいとか
Is that a
人気
autistic
で浮か
thing?
れるのも結構だが、独りよがりは
I think it's more of an abuse thing, but
Ah, okay.
also probably that too.
てめえこそ自分の目的で動いてんだろ。
姿が変わっちまっただけで、我が輩は立派なに少なくともお前みたいな煩悩丸出し。
てめえ。
いいだろう。奥村なんて小物。残念だったな。廃人化の謎を解く手柄は我が輩の。おい。
Oh, then we get this weird subplot.
Yeah, it's not great. It looks like I won't be able to go to Mementos for a bit.
どうやらここに我が輩の居場所はなら。待ってよ。じゃあな。
どうせ。くさ。
Poor Futaba. Poor Morgana, but also poor Futaba. Whoa, those red streaks are intense. You can see it, like, right on the left side of the screen, the big red staticky thing.
Yeah. Well, I hope your PS4's doing okay.
Yeah, me too.
面白くないわね。大衆は怪盗団は正義で一色。
面白くないのは僕もです。ま、批判くらいで折れる気。
こっちだって先月のハッカーの件で持った疑惑が囚人の校長の死で最近の廃人化や精神暴走の件。
根拠は奥村フーズですか？
最近奥村と怪盗団との間に接点がある。会ってくれないと困るけどね。
見切り発車ってことですか？憶測だけで言ったんですか？真剣の資格停止なんて通い詰めてるお店のマスターによ。
事件を解決するためよ。
特捜部長の後ろ盾があるからって最近ちょっと強引ですよ、サエさん。警察からすればほとんど縄張り荒らし。
Ugh.
まずは怪盗団の手、それがわからないと
こんな特別な相手に規則通りの操作じゃ尻尾なんてつかめない。
規則を無視して世直しですか？それ怪盗団と同じですよ。
This scene is also really
精神
weird.
暴走事件の犯人を捕らえる。
Like, why? What is the point behind Akechi doing all that?
我が輩としたことが
始末する。落ち着よ。猫一匹かまっている時間などない。
やっぱりひどい。なんだ、よく見えねえ。誰とアルチ。
How did Haru even get there? Like, Morgana doesn't use the meta nav, so she couldn't have been pulled in. Or am I just overthinking it?
I'm probably thinking it more than they did, at least.
Yeah, probably.
はよ。
I might not get a Mementos chance for a while because this is...
Yeah, you might go ahead. You might as well just go ahead and start talking about something stupid, Salsa.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not gonna get any better.
困りましたね。君、わかりますか？よろしい。よし。
God. Okay, as much as I like Futaba, and, like, you'll know that Futaba is my favorite, but also, Morgana's entire thing is used more for Futaba than Morgana.
もう一体発見。11侵入者は2体。またれて。侵入者発見。追跡する。
モノ。
腹減ったら帰ってくる。続きましてニュース。本日未明、奥村フーズ本社ビルの窓ガラスが多数割られているのが発覚。
I like how Futaba texts you when you're sitting right next to her. Raise your hand if you've done that.
I'm raising my hand. See, what you should have said was donate bits if you've done that.
Donate bits if you've done that. Okay, I do have one other problem that with this whole subplot. I'll get to that in a moment. I should wait. Can I make lockpicks? Oh no, I can't make lockpicks. That's a good emote. Yeah, that's a good hand-raised emote. Alright, so this is by far my least favorite palace. But also,
Oh god, we're going to the... Wait. Oh, this is this, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I don't love it.
It is by far, yeah.
I think I still prefer it to at least one of the two after it.
Yeah, that's fair. Now, here's what bugs me about this. How did you, like, every other palace, you start freaking out, you start, like, doing all this stuff and investigating to try to figure out what the distortion is. But this one makes no sense. Like, I swear they couldn't figure out a way to logically come to this conclusion. So they just had Futaba figure it out off screen.
Yeah, it's pretty nonsensical.
Right. So it's like, how did we get there? How did this happen? Also, hey, look at this! Foreshadowing. Yeah, it bothers me that the biggest nonsense leap is the one that never gets addressed. Yeah, for both of the... for all the remaining palaces, there is still another keywords jam. And, like, I swear this one is just that they wanted a sci-fi area, but, like, how... Like, it feels like they just wanted the sci-fi and then didn't bother to justify it.
Do they even offer an explanation for what the connection is between space and...
Well, I know at the end, the launch pad is that it's, the headquarters is a launch pad to launch him further, to launch him even higher into the world of politics. So it's like,
that's pretty weak.
I can honestly kind of see it, but like, that's the sort of thing you should figure out. Like, that's the thing you should get before Palace instead of once you're already in. I would have a lot less problems with this dungeon Like, I don't like it, but I would hate it less if it, if they had a keywords jam, if they tried to think about how it relates to the person.
ロボット？
ビッグバンバーガーのなんか言ってる。シフトは厳守。嫌ならやめろ。ただし手当てなし。
なんだそれ？
あ、廃棄。
あれも奥村の認知なんだよな。
憶測も入ってるけど、あれ多分社長から見た奥村フーズの従業員がロボット。
あの扱い、現実でも。
ほらな、
本題はモナ。この辺にはいないみたい。
Honestly, the way Ryuji is written in this part is just... Let's not forget the origins of the word robot. I feel like I've read that before. Oh wow, third eye makes that red static a lot worse. Of course, by the way, all that says is hatarake, which is work. So...
Yeah.
What is
that
the
makes sense.
origin of, what is the origin of the word robot? Well, there we go.
この見た目。
今回は早々に足止めを食ったな。
でも、モナだって先ならパレスにいるとしても。お待ちなさい、あなたたち。
God.
あの服、まさか黒い仮面？まさかまだらめや金城がいいの？
じゃあこいつが廃人化の犯人って。
俺たちをつけてたのはお前か。
なんとか言え。
はあ、お前ら勘違いもほどほどに。モナ、無事だったのね。ご無沙汰だな、パンサー。
ご無沙汰ってほどでもなくね。
お宝を狙ってきたのなら。
いや、お前を探しに来たんだが。
お宝は我が輩とこの美少女怪盗がもらうからだ。
The beauty thief.
美少女怪盗？ペルソナだって使えんだからな。美少女怪盗と申します。自分で言っちゃったよ。
緊張感に欠けるな。
お宝は私。それモナが言った。
They're trying very
あなた
hard.
たちは怪盗失格です。いいですか？立派な怪盗とは言ってやれ。あなたどう考えてるんです？そうです、その通り。無駄話。そっちが降ってきたんじゃ。
They completely...
なんなんだよこいつ。
That said, I really like Haru, but they completely botch how this is handled. Like, I appreciate... God, please. I appreciate that they make a silly, fun thing here because God knows the game could use some silliness, but also... They should not have made this Haru's intro.
でしたっけ。わざわざこんなこと
なんつうか
お宝はそれさっきお前らと
やめとけよ。
我が輩たちをなめんなよ。後ろ
来るぞ。
挙動って後でいつもの場所に。
They're not very good at this, which I appreciate because they're all fucking idiot teenagers, but also.
お疲れ。
なかなかこの疲労感、初めてペルソナに目覚めた。
さっきから。ああ、ごめん。奥村フーズのエントランス。
だーくそ、なんで俺ばっか追ってく。美少女怪盗様がドア開けっか。
あのドア多分生体認証式だ。あの子な
ペルソナ使いって言ってたよ。
見た目モナ。
That's not like him.
私だってそう思いたい。裏切ってはいないと。もしそうなら正体をばらすとか。
つうか
声質や体のフォルムから
私
マジ？
学校だったかな。
学校？そう
囚人のせ
そんな気がするだけ。生徒会室に全校生徒の美少女怪盗のことが分かれ。
I mean, that said,
奥村フーズの廃人化との関
this entire game is one big spot the main character. There is no mystery. We all already know who she is.
This whole arc is handled very strangely. Like, you never get. It's like you have the weird Hawaii arc,
Right.
and then like you're have this out of nowhere fight against
With Ryuji and Morgana.
between Ryuji and Morgana, and then like Haru's suddenly a phantom thief and she hasn't even gotten a unmasking scene. Does she get one?
She gets one, you'll see it. She doesn't
I
tear her
can't
face
remember.
off.
It's just this arc is bizarre.
It is by far, I think, the weakest part of the game. Like, especially since it's coming off of Futaba's whole arc, which does really good at getting you emotionally invested. And, like, the payoff, the emotional payoff for your investment is really good. And then it immediately just goes off the shitter into the beach scene, and then the Hawaii scene, and then the forced fight, the palace that I've been bitching about that isn't explained. I like that even Makoto has given up on on making them not use their cell phones in class.
あ、この子美少女けど年。
リュウジ
Was this necessary?
嘘、これ同い年。お父さんの。
真面目にやれ。
少し休憩しましょうか。女子生徒だけでも何百人だもん。なんかみんな同じ。
見つけ。
So many students. I've mentioned it once or twice before, but I am literally face blind. So this entire scene is just kind of hilarious to me. Look, it's the main character. We found her.
奥村春。美 美少女怪盗もこんなじゃなかった？特にこのゆるふわな髪。
奥村だ。
生体認証式のドアを難なく。でも
なの
And also that it doesn't explain how she got into the metaverse to save Mona. It doesn't explain how they figured out the keywords. This arc feels like, considering this arc is probably the single most important one in the game in terms of the plot. It's bizarre.
It's a bad time for the writing to stumble.
Yeah, it's bizarre how the writing stumbles, because it feels like they had the first arc and the final arc, and this is the really important part that's supposed to tie them together, except it fails badly on every account.
2年でしょ？じゃあ私の方がお姉さんだ。どこで自己紹介してないね。奥村春さんよね。奥村フーズ代表取締役。どうしてその父親のパレスにいたの？そうか、やっぱりそうだったんだ。すごい、世紀末な格好、すごく似合ってたよ。
Haru, that's gay.
その話はやめておきましょう。
Haru, that's really gay.
なんで怪盗に？
The thing I'll say for Haru is that I really like Haru in terms of gameplay. Like, I thought she was really fun to use, how she got like her gun is really cool. And I like that she got a lot of gun-based attacks because those tend to be very useful. And psychic is a cool element. So I
guess that
having
is.
her in my...
I guess it does explain a bit, but. Alright, so I'm full of shit. It does explain how she got into the metaverse. But anyway,
okay.
Yeah, the rest is still. Anyway, yeah, sorry, what were you saying? I interrupted you.
I was done. I was just saying that Haru is really fun gameplay-wise.
Oh, right.
Like,
And also, I'm very, I'm very fond of the cute, fluffy Disney princess. Also has a giant fuck-off axe and a grenade launcher.
The axe is also fantastic.
A giant fuck-off axe and a giant grenade launcher. And all of her Mementos conversations are that she's actually, like, secretly a super sadist.
Yeah, it's pretty great. It's pretty great.
It's really good.
ようやく正解への足がかりを得たというのに何が怪盗だ。マスコミに何か聞かれたか？
いえ、怪盗団が。
怪盗団とやらの掲示板で
報道のせい。
成功者への妬みだよ。最大限の幸福のために犠牲を払う覚悟もない。老いも若き。
いたらどうします？
まだ私を。
I still kind of feel like Okamura definitely is a huge asshole who is worthy of a palace, but they should have established that earlier.
Agree. Strong agree. I mean, he is absolutely a huge fuckhead. And, like, the fact that the game, like, it has this whole thing about how you are, getting manipulated into this, mostly by Ryuji screaming at everyone that we gotta do the thing, without being cautious, is, it's disappointing and annoying, because, like, Okamura deserves a change of heart no matter what. I think it would have been a lot more effective if they had set it up so that the change of heart, like, they were being cautious, but they really don't have a choice but to, words. They didn't have a choice but to go into his palace and change his heart because he is fucked up and deserves it.
Yeah, it's... See, that this also could have potentially tied into my Master Mishima culprit AU.
Go on.
Because, like, it's... Though, like, you could do something like... all three of the, God, where's my brain going? Not all three. Like, they do the, popularity, the poll on the website to see who the next target should be.
Right.
And while that poll is going on, you learn about Haru and Okumura foods and all of this corruption and horror. And then the poll lands on someone else, but the Phantom Thieves say, no, we're gonna help Haru because this is fucked.
Yeah.
And then Mishima's like, why aren't you doing the right thing for me to be famous?
Right. Agreed. Especially if you find, especially if they set up that the person who did get, this hypothetical person who did get first place was someone who was propped up by the conspiracy and wasn't as bad as Okumura.
Right. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, that my version is better than canon.
It absolutely is.
Hire me, Atlas. Actually, don't hire me. I probably don't want that job.
I mean, if you got hired by Atlus, you could make sure this shit never happens again.
All I want in exchange from Atlus is an enormous salary and absolutely no creative oversight.
Sounds legit. I believe in you. If anyone I know deserves that. Yeah. I don't feel like it. Okay, one thing that I both like and bothers me is that Futaba is the one who, by far, acts the most worried about Morgana. Which is odd because she's known Morgana for the least.
That is weird. And I mean, Ryuji's known Morgana for the longest.
Ryuji and Akira, and yeah, it's just like... I enjoy that Anne like brings fashion magazines into the metaverse. And Yusuke isn't even trying to hide. I mean, we kind of already accept them so recklessly. Poor Haru. Yuji.
ごめんね。モルガナの気持ちアンドの。皆さんコードネームとかはよろしいの？リュウジもさ。
Yeah, Haru just pointed out something very important, and then Anne immediately.
Well, to be fair, you are in, like, the ghost hell labyrinth right now.
True. And then Ryuji, what a douche, is...
ああ、そうかよ。どうせ我がそこまで言うなら我が輩のこと美少女怪盗乗れ。できなかったら我が輩の言っちゃった。
何時間待たされたと思ってやがんだ。
ああ、もう
You have a motorcycle. Your persona is a motorcycle.
The motorcycle doesn't go places, it's just there so she can stand on it dramatically when casting spells.
Well, and so she could, like, bash down a door with a rider brake.
Wait, does she do that?
Oh, in her first awakening scene?
I don't remember it, but
Yeah, she smashes down the door with the
sounds
motorcycle.
pretty awesome.
Like, we have a Persona motorcycle, and we also have... Anyway, Salsa, we are in Mementos, so if you want to, get on it, talking about your thing. Like, honestly, the worst part about this is that, in fact, Morgana is incredibly useful. Because Morgana is by far the best healer. And, like, without a healer, you're kinda fucked. Oh shit. Headphones. Alright, there we go.
For most of the game.
Yeah, I mean, me too, but also, like, whenever I wanted, Akira did everything because wild card. I cannot believe these fucking idiots fell for that. Why is this game like this?
Because Atlus loves otaku money.
Yeah. Oh, right, and now we're back at the, once again, threats of sexual assault.
Oh, right. Hifumi's literally the only one who doesn't have any sexual assault in her story, right?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Except she just
Of
has
all the girls.
creepy-ass, gross fan otaku boys. And also, she's not good enough to be a... she's not nearly as skilled as she thinks, because her mother has been paying off all of her opponents to lose to her. So actually, she's not.
Oh right, yeah, she's an idol. She's like being forced into an idol career, isn't she? That's basically the same thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'd go that far, but it's still pretty bad.
But it's floating around the edges of the same topics that Atlus keeps coming back to again and again.
Yeah. Alright, so Salsa is explaining the Persona 3 Operation Babe Hunt, and I am...
Oh, here we go. I don't know what Kirija Group is, but I'm assuming it's a P3 thing.
It's the rich heiress who funds your group in Persona 3.
Okay.
何して
お騒がせして悪かったね。
でも僕も
よくも恥をかかせてくれたな。これその顔。
大丈夫？私よりモナちゃんが。どうってことね。今の人本当に婚約とかすげえ。ただの喧嘩って感じじゃん。親に相談し。だと思う。土下座してでも許してもらえって。
事情がありそうだな。
さっきまでのことは
God, focusing on both of these things and also trying to read this story is very difficult.
Yeah, I bet.
足りめえだろ。
Splitting my attention 3 ways.
You still GMing?
Yes.
Good luck. Yeah, like, Kirijo Group is your standard anime, stupidly powerful corporation that owns everything.
Jesus, okay, so...
寝て休めた？
60 damage to her.
モナちゃん？とにかく役立たずの我が輩のために人間に戻れる確証だって。これじゃ取引になんねえよ。
誰がお前のために回答を？俺は自分。
そんな気休めやめてくれ。
With all the, okay, but all the same, you eventually decide to bite the bullet and begin the operation. Junpei and Akihiko strike out once each for trying to get a pair of girls interested.
異世界で倒れてるの見つけたとき、
Kirijo Group
我が
is...
輩だって怪盗団の一員だって。強くなって認
Okay,
めてもらうんだって。
okay, I'm with it so far. It sounds fairly similar to the Persona 5 ones.
It gets worse, don't worry.
私も自分に嘘ついてたけど、ペルソナと契約するとお父様がひどいことしてるからなんて。私結婚したくないんだ。立場の責任もある大人の決めたことだから。バカみたい。形のないものに縛られて。でももう我慢しない。私あの人無理。キモい。
I really like Haru, but she needed to be introduced a lot sooner. She needed to be a much bigger presence earlier on, because as it is, in a new game that is not Plus, you are basically, there's no way you can get Haru's social link, or there's no way you're going to. Because it's so late in the game and it is so stat-gated.
I got very little of Haru's social link.
Yeah. She should have been in the game much, much sooner.
復讐したい相手も助けたいやつもいない。だから我が輩にとってここが。
That also. What a good cat. Yeah, Salsa, like, if, honestly, if you really like Anne or, like, Hifumi, you can start dating them before Haru or even Futaba even show up.
Right, but Haru, she shows up so late, and it's a problem with how the game is structured.
And she is so stat-gated that there's nothing that you're basically never going to get. Good cat, good cat, good cat. I love my cat.
まあ私たちって結局運命の出会い。そうだ。
うわ、終電やべえ。
俺もだ。
続きはまたにしましょう。私うちに泊まってき。梨つけとく。
Futaba is so good.
また明日ね。我が輩寝る。にしても
Wait for me. Wait, is that like a layer thing? Look, if you look at the top right, the mission bar, it looks like the parts are turning red, except where there are where there's rafters on the ceiling behind it. Is it like a fucked up layering thing? I don't know. That is weird. Let's not do that today. Bitch, you just came back, and you are already, like, the owner of my sleep schedule. Anyway, Salsa, continue, because Prof must know the horror. Prof must know why I'm so angry about it always.
なあ、どうなってんだよ。また気にするだろう。うちの猫拾って世話して。
いえ、そんな大したこと。世話してやったのこっちだけどな。どうした？楽しそう。こんなに大勢でお食事なんて久しぶり。
今日は遅くならないうちに帰りなよ。親御さん心配してるだろうからさ。
帰りたくなければいいんだ。お父様に警戒されたら改心させるの。
No, it's not the background. It is some weird shit going on. I don't know what it is. Like, you can see it under the table. Well, I guess you can't see it on that screen.
モナちゃんの居場所はここでしょ。
I don't know, it's weird.
Huh? 私には自分が住む家さえ。
帰りは遅いわ。挙句の果てに友達は選べと口を酸っぱく。
彼らはお父様の思うよ。
今は会社のことで手一杯なんだ。余計な手間をかけさせないでくれ。もしもし。ああ、大丈夫だ。
Yeah, so
もしもし。
Yeah, that's what happens, Salsa. It's gross. It's extreme.
Jinfei sees another mark by herself. Immediately starts to come to them. Once Jinfei starts to talk. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's gross. It is really upsetting on many levels.
Shikashi, 君の父を改心さ罪人の娘というレッテルが今の暮らしだってか
Okay, but it's either that or, again,
幸せに甘んじたら
sexual
私もお
assault.
父様と
Like,
同
this
じになっ
is...
た。それに前にね、回答お願いチャンネルに書き込みしたことがあるの。ちょうど我が輩たちが。でもその時だった。モナちゃん、その時から決心していたの。
廃人か、そして改心、全ての利害が一致した。
今度は協力。もちろん私の方こそ。こっから先はメメントスの修行とは違うぞ。
いきなり説教かよ。
甘い。春は遠城に毛が生えた程度なんだ。力には目覚めてるが天で弱っちくてな。ペルソナも姿形がないとかってありさまだし。弱っち本当に。まあ変身はできるし。ごめんなさい。
Mona, be nice.
いやさ、実は見ろよ。
怪盗団に対するネガティブなコメントばかり。明らかに悪党の名前が上がっているの
I'm
に。
familiar with
破
Aegis.
滅が別
I
じゃん。
guess. Yeah.
I guess that's a good indication of how much I know about Persona 3. That I knew it was Aegis. That I know of Aegis, but I didn't know it was pronounced Aegis.
Yeah, it's her Japanese name. Just... It's Aegis in the Japanese version, but they made it AI because she's a robot. Haha.
ああ、
10月
And that's a good question, Salsa. I don't know.
それまでに奥村を改心させるぞ。
I don't think... I mean, I feel like Persona 3 had some weirdness like that, but I might be misremembering.
許せないね。
Let's not do that today.
よーし。
Let's not do that today. Let's not do that today.
Just keep thinking of that fan comic someone made of Akira making a move towards the lock-picking chair and getting suplexed into bed by Morgana.
I mean, yeah, it's not wrong. Mission start. Alright. Yeah, we'll go into the palace. A hideout.
全員集まったみたいだな。
For the record here, it says days until Haru is sold off, way up there.
That's dark.
Well, in the Japanese version, it specifically says days until Haru's body is sold.
Oh, Jesus.
With, oh shit, not again. Okay, sorry, 1 second. There we go. And it does that with the, the kanji is very similar to the kanji used for prostitution. So it's like, it's very explicit about what it is. Anyway, I want to do this, so we're going to do this. Can I put Haru in the party yet? I can't even put Haru in the party yet. Okay. Anyway, I at least want to get to Haru's awakening scene. Yeah, no, the first... Yeah, it is super bad, and it is, you know, once again, oh, they don't know how to write. Like, every single girl plot, except for Hifumi, is sexual assault, or involves it somewhere down the line. That said, I hated this dungeon in my first playthrough, But, let's see, Queen has plus 15 to all stats. Joker is immune to everything, except Almighty. Everyone else is just ridiculous. Oh, right, these guys are weak to, they're weak to physical attacks. Like, that's hilarious. Whenever an enemy is weak to Fizz, it's just like, wow, I don't know what you expected to happen here. So anyway, we got the R2 Dalek 2 over here. Okay, I guess I am overpowered enough that I am instant killing. Yes, that's right. I don't actually care. Anyway. And yeah, actually, most shadows are that way. I just haven't been showing that off well enough. It's a flying burger bun. That said, I've also always thought the Shadow, not only Okumura's Shadow, but also the boss fight with Shadow Okumura, are both incredibly disappointing.
そういやあれモナに言われたキャラ
あれはその正義のヒロインなの。
これ笑うとこ
バカ。小さい頃から周り私に優しくすれば大人も先生も
It is super tedious, and it's like, there's no interesting designs in it. It's just a rush of all the things you've already seen. And he doesn't even have a unique monster form. It's just stupid. I love the fact that Haru is canonically a fan of Toku. He was just talking about Henshin heroings.
一度は誰だってヒーローに夢中になんだろう。なりたいと思うやつがいた。
I want a side scene where, like, since we know Anne wants to be an action villain. Yes, she explicitly talks about transforming heroes. Anyway, and then we have Dad Vader over here. So yeah, we know Futaba is a huge fan of Featherman. Haru likes transforming heroes. Anne wants to be an action supervillain. And, you know, I just want, like, a girls' Toku night where they drag Makoto in and just watch a bunch of bad Toku. Okumura's design is just really... Shadow Okumura's design is weak on just about every level. Like...
いいだろう。
なぜそうやって損得ばかりなのです？
I watched the first episode of 1970 Kamen Rider. But God, I kind of want to watch more, but I can't bear. Like, I have to watch that in very small doses, because that is extremely 1970.
土俵が違うのだ。間もなく私は正解という次のステージへ上がる。蹴落とす冷徹さこそビジネス。冗談の人。
But seriously, his design is.
会社そのものが。
社長、こんな俗の手垢にまみれ。
Oh, right, and keep in mind that this is how Haru sees, or how Okumura sees Haru's fiancée, not how he really is. So, like, all of this is what Okumura thinks this guy is like.
もはや制裁は望まない。愛人でも何でも好きにするがいい。
いいでしょう。
愛人？私自身も会社の富に欲して。でもこんなの話が違います。お父様個人の野心のためにこの。
何を今さら。お前など初めからその程度の価値でしかないわ。
自分の娘の人生すら。
Right.
私は。
Right. So anyway.
さあ、来てもらおうか。俺んちへさ。
This is so. This is so needlessly bad.
It's not a very good boss design either.
It's really.
Because, like, it has nothing to do with his character. He's just another robot in the robot dungeon.
Right. That said, the spotlight aesthetic is really good. Like, the spotlight while she's having her awakening is strong.
That's good, yeah.
And yeah, this is just. This is so pointlessly bad. Just like. Okay, that said, it is a very strong Phantom Thief aesthetic to show up to steal the bride herself from a bad wedding. But this is not. This is not the right way to do it. It's just. What do I want to say here? Other than it's bad. Great. We'll charge up. Anyway. Ugh. Wait, what? Oh, okay. why is this so, like... I get that they wanted, like, to make Okumura as bad and deserving of the change of heart as everyone else. No, wait, let's just get rid of the, But on the other hand, that really did not need to happen this way. There could have been a million ways you could do that without threats of sexual assault, and then, like, Haru's father's cognition of a dude, meaning the way he sees that guy, immediately wants to assault her too.
何が弱っちいだよ。
彼消えちゃったけど大丈夫？ちゃんと教えてあげたの？教えた。伝わらなきゃ意味ない。安心して。あっちに戻ればピン。じゃあ死んでない？
そういうこと。
スコソよろしくな。
コードネームならすでにノワールと呼んでくださる？
ノワール？
フランス語で黒の意味。私は正義のヒロインでありたいけど、回答はそんな自戒を込めてノワールとのことだ。まあ本人が
設定作り込んできた。
That said, I think Noir has one of, if not the cutest of the thief outfits. I like her outfit a lot.
ありがとう。気抜くなよノワール。お宝取るまでがパレスだぜ。はい。偉そうに。では。
Let's see. Equip Haru Gilgamesh Axe. The Yagrush? How do you say that? You can have... Man, what even is Haru's, like... I know that... Is Haru just another all-rounder? Yeah, I guess Haru is just another all-rounder. What should I put on her then?
Okay, I'm done with GMing.
Alright, welcome.
I had to disappear completely because I was doing a big end boss monologue, so...
Makes sense. We'll just give Noir the Crystal Skull, because I really don't know what to do with her when she's just... She and Queen are both all-rounder types. And I don't really have, like... I'm not really sure what to do with, I mean, yeah, she specializes in damage, but, like, so does Makoto. The Phantom Thieves have a very offensively organized... Oh yeah, so we have his, shadow portrait now. And it, just like the rest of this dungeon, is disappointing.
It doesn't really make any sense. Like, why would he think of himself
as Darth Vader?
Yeah.
Like,
although really, I mean, I guess why would Kamoshida think of himself as a weirdo in a Speedo?
well, I mean, Kamoshida is, like, he thinks of himself as a king. So you get the crown and the cape. And then, like, his entire thing is lust. So, he, gets the Speedo. Madarame's entire thing is, avarice. Like, so, he thinks of himself as a lord to take everything else. So, he gets the, Oh, safe room. So he gets the Shogun look. And then it's Avarice, so it's all gold.
What's Okamura's sin?
I want to
Greed
say...
seems plausible.
No, what was it? Greed? I'll have to check. It's probably greed. It's either greed or gluttony. Let me look it up. There we go. Oh, it's this fuck. Let me... Fun trivia, Okamura's palace was the only one I have not been to the wiki of. It was not in my internet history. Because it is...
Because why would you ever think about it?
Why would you ever want to go there? Yeah, so it says it's greed. Okay, I'm gonna have to put an SP recovery on Makoto in a minute. Right. That would make Kanashiro's gluttony then. Yeah, okay. But yeah, so his is greed, and it's just... The design is weak. It's just... It's generally just not great. It sucks because every other design in this game, well, not every, but most of them are really good. But it's...
I feel like I remember this place being one of the places where I actually liked having Ryuji's insta-kill.
Yeah, I can see it.
Because isn't it super long, or am I just imagining
It is super long, super frustrating, and there is enough that nulls or it resists or nulls fizz enough that it is just bad. Let me check. Was Palace, Madarame's Palace. Oh, Madarame was the Museum of Vanity, so that's why he had the makeup and the gold and the everything.
Right, okay. That makes sense for him.
Escape to Utopia? Yeah, yeah. It was... Wait, do I use this? No, I don't use this yet, I don't think.
No.
We are the Phantom Thieves. We can't be asked to wait for elevators. Oh. Let's steal someone's ID. So remember how stealth missions are the worst?
At least this game has stealth mechanics that are good.
They're not helpful.
No.
Not for this part.
Leave it to Persona series to create a stealth mission, an unfun, arbitrary feeling stealth mission in a game entirely about stealth.
Pretty much.
No.
And you've gotta, and you've gotta, like, eavesdrop and answer a bunch of questions and, like, identify
Yeah,
which
that
one
part was obnoxious.
it's bad.
そうね。
So, like, what you're supposed to
シャドウ
do
がいるよ。どうする？
is run up here, except I'm going to steal this real quick. Also did. But, like, you also can't do your normal hiding in here.
That's weird.
Yeah, you can't do your stealth, you just have to eavesdrop. And, of course, if you get into the place that they will start making the noises at you, it
どうやら。
takes control
じゃあ。
away from you and makes you sit for a second.
やった。うんうん。うん。
Anyway,
Yeah, well, we might as well use this. Like, I feel like a lot of this stuff we're gonna have to end up using as sort of a Mentos-esque talk about unrelated shit space.
that's fair. So,
I do.
Oh, go on.
One thing I will say for it is I do really like the design for like the on-field enemies in this dungeon. Like,
Oh,
the
agreed.
giant Daleks.
The R2 Dalek 2 and the floaty ball things are both really good.
Yeah.
余裕すぎ。歯ごたえない。
So that said, I mentioned it before, but hey, Froom.
この。
I mentioned it before the stream started, or before I started recording, but I've been playing the Harry Potter phone game that just came out today. It's I'm having fun with it, but it is very odd, I think. The time gating stamina mechanic feels very arbitrary. That said, it is still infinitely more inclusive and diverse and all of that than the Harry Potter books ever were. Just everything in here just doesn't care about Fizz. Hey, cool. So Haru specializes in gun, and then everything in here resists or nulls gun.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, that's right. I remember the enemies in here having a lot of obnoxious resistances.
Yeah.
I feel like
yeah, it
Harry
is
Potter-
very slow. That is the experience I'm having so far, is that it is just slow as fuck.
I feel like Harry Potter would generally get written off these days as a, well, hey, it was the 90s kind of thing if J.K. Rowling hadn't just kept talking about it.
Agreed. Oh shit. Wrong button. Agila. Oh shit, Noir. Okay, that's what I get for not paying attention. Yeah.
今の感覚を忘れないようにね。
Yeah, it's weird. It's... Okay, that was odd. Sorry, I heard something weird upstairs. I will not actually care about it. Okay, let's, you know what? I'm lazy. Let's just do that. Anyway. I don't really care to do that. See, you can identify the chief clerk, or you can just kill them.
Yeah, that seems easier, especially at your level.
I do not even care. We're just gonna kill them all. Oh right, Noir doesn't have baton caps yet. And now we're going to all-out attack. There we go. Okay, but shut up, I wanted to kill him. Let's give Haru the expedite ring. And Makoto, just for now, that SP adhesive.
Oh, SP adhesive. You make the end game tedious instead of stressful.
Pretty much.
Like, that's the thing, like, if they didn't make it so easy to get unlimited SP in the late game, then you would have to actually split these dungeons over multiple trips. Like the game kind of expects you to, and it would be like seeing how far you can push yourself instead of just grinding through it.
We're burglars. I'm just gonna be a shit this whole time. Oh, right, but now with that... Resist it. There we go. Look at that. That said, so back on the subject of the, why are the other Phantom Thieves side-eyeing me? That said, the game is very, the Harry Potter game is very odd. It lets you customize your character, and I started having, like, I got the character, I started, meh, doesn't matter. Fuck getting the info. I can just kill them. But even though you can customize your character, you have, your character is not a silent protagonist. They have a personality. They have they talk, they have their own stuff. They have a backstory that doesn't really... They have their own backstory, it's weird.
So basically what you're customizing is their appearance and gender.
And that is all that you are affecting. And their name. You can name them.
Ah, okay.
And since your brother is part of your backstory, your brother will have the same last name as you.
Oh, but you set his, but like, you choose the last name and it just gives it to him as well?
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah, it's a nice way to do it. Oh yeah, you are
It's the kind of thing that's nice about games occasionally being, not voice acted.
Yeah, it's true.
Is that it lets you do stuff like that.
And your, like, sidekick, your best friend in this game. Oh, neat. Thanks, Futala. That's actually pretty useless for me right now, but thank you. I appreciate the thought. Anyway, yeah, you have, a sidekick girl who is Hermione, but she is in whatever house you pick, I think. I picked Hufflepuff, because, you know, I'm a Hufflepuff, what can I say?
I feel like Hufflepuff has gotten a much better reputation over the years.
Well, I mean, it would be hard for it to get worse.
Because it's a laughingstock, and either a laughingstock or completely unimportant in the books themselves. Then everyone's like, you know what? That's relatable.
Well, it's not just that, it's like their entire thing is that they like their friends and they're willing to work hard. And it's like, okay, why is this the laughingstock? Without raising suspicions, I'm just gonna kill him. Sorry, nope, he resists too. Everything resists his... Alright. Fuck this. Oh no, everyone resists it. Ooh. Oh right, you have Ricandra. Which is, I suppose, appropriate. Since Ricandra's...
Yeah, that's a nice bit of storytelling through game design, honestly.
It really is. And it never comes...
Except, I feel like if they really wanted to commit to it, it should have been a move that only heals one person.
And they only use it on the boss.
Yeah, so like they aren't helping each other, they're just burning themselves out to keep the boss, intact.
While I agree, in theory, I mean, Ricandra has been a spell in the Mega 10 series.
Yeah, like, they're restricted to the spells that are available, so
right.
You do what you can.
That said, they could have given like a custom, shittier Ricandra.
Yeah.
Christ. You know what, man? You're gonna... Oh. Fuck it, I don't even care anymore. Also, apparently... apparently, Hufflepuff keeps a secret dueling book. According to this game. Alright, how tired of this am I? I am extremely tired of this. There we fucking go. So anyway, do you have anything interesting to talk about, Prof, while we are in this hellhole? A worker has no need to eat.
Honestly, it's hard for me to brain lately because my brain is just thinking about God of War all the time now.
That's fair. I do actually want to get it and stream it. But on the other hand, first of all, I need to make sure my PS4 isn't fucking dying.
It's like, I don't know if it would be a great fit for your stream in particular, because, like, there's not really much in the way of female characters in it.
Well, that's fair. I mean, I do like to stream just for streaming's sake, even if I don't have
fair enough.
anything to talk about. On the other hand, I just... Let's get auto-recover. Let's...
You just...
Sorry, 1 second. Snuff soul. Oh, I'm out of snuff soul. Alright, I like streaming. Let's kill him.
Yes.
Anyway, I do want to stream, and I figure I can't, like, make this my... Oh, hey, everything is, like, to win. Yoshitsune. Kill.
I feel like we've been trying to get through this sentence for a while now.
Probably. I am extremely not good at talking, we know this. I just want to, I want to make streaming a thing. I want to make it my thing, but I can't really, I don't think if I only play games and then talk about how shitty they are with female characters the whole time, it'll really work very well.
Right, and honestly, now that I think about it a bit more, God of War would be an interesting thing to talk about there just for how the new game addresses, like, toxic masculinity indirectly through its story.
That's also true.
It's like, the old games in that series were just the poster boy for shitty yelling about murder dudes and how cool it is to do violence for no reason. I mean, that's not entirely true, but...
I mean, isn't it?
Well, I mean, the first game is basically a Greek tragedy, so it's complicated.
Fair enough.
But, like, the fourth game the new game seems to be actively and intentionally kind of examining the hyper-violence and masculinity themes that unintentionally poured through a lot of the series beforehand. So I think it's a good way to do it.
I have never played another God of War game. I have never even looked at them much until now. So,
yeah,
I'm not sure.
I've played any of them either. I've heard a lot about them.
I am not sure if I would want to, I don't know if I need to know previous games. Like I said when you were streaming it.
Yeah, it's like... Basically, you just need to know that Kratos used to be horrible.
Kratos kills fucking... Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Most of what I know of Kratos comes from that one webcomic. The punchline is Machismo.
Oh yeah, that. I don't actually follow that one, I probably should.
I haven't in a while, I need to catch up, it's good. You know what, I'm tired of this.
Yeah, it's like he kills his family and an entire pantheon and dooms an entire nation. And he's like, well, I guess I'm garbage. We're all like, yeah, you are.
Okay, that was fucking sweet. I have not seen that one before. Just the follow-up with a gun. That is good.
Oh yeah, those like follow-up attacks with the guns are cool.
Yeah, I've seen their physical attacks. I've seen a lot of their physical follow-ups. But I've never seen a gun follow-up before.
So yeah, like if you don't get it, or wait till the price goes down, fair. But I think if you did end up streaming God of War, I think there would be plenty to talk about.
I agree, and oh fuck me with a rake. I hit the wrong button. I feel like it would be a good idea for me to talk about it, but also I feel like it would be a good idea for me to stream it, because like, if I want to be a big streamer, I should like keep an eye on the fads and figure out what's big and popular and...
Well, it's definitely big and popular.
Right. As long as my PS4 isn't dying.
As long as your PS4 isn't dying.
Wait, what? What's up? What? Fuck.
What happened? Did your PS4 die?
No. Thank you, Futaba.
You just not... Wait, what happened?
It spawned after I was already moving. So, it spawned behind me.
That enemy was totally there the whole time.
Oh, well, I'm an idiot then. Anyway, the point here is... The point here is that position hack is awesome, but it really needs to go off on enemies that I can't just hit their weaknesses instantly. Well, that's not nice. Wow, okay, fuck you then. You were weak to wind. No, you're weak to Psy. What about the rest of you? No. Do I not have... I've got Daisojo. Good enough. On pass. And... Maragion. Diorama is a good one. I'll get rid of Kacha. You know, maybe this would be better if I just looked for information to... Oh, fuck this guy. Alright, there we go. Change. Go back to Yoshitsune because I just really want this fucker to level up so I can get... I want it to level up so I can get Hasso Toby, and then never have to do any effort ever again.
I mean, couldn't you just pull out Akira's super personas at this point?
I could, but honestly, Yoshitsune is better than them. I mean, unless I wanted... I mean, I have the, I have the spoiler persona from the ending, and I have built it with, a fuctillion passives, so it is basically immune to damage. Oh. Position hack? Position hack? No position hack. No position hack. I do not like this. Fuck this.
She should just position hack you straight to the end of the dungeon.
God, wouldn't that be nice? Wait, Nekomata, really? Do I have nothing else with... I really don't. Well. Sucks to be me. Satan, kill them all. So yes, I can use my super endgame personas, but...
So,
Yoshitsune...
does this mean that commanding Satan to kill your enemies is trans culture?
I thought that was obvious.
Okay, cool.
I mean, I can't speak for all trans people, obviously. But that is what I do with my enemies, always. Like, obviously all of my enemies disappear because I have commanded Satan to kill them. Like, I thought this was obvious.
Yeah. I'm Jewish, so it's relatable.
Wow, let's kill him. You know what? I don't even... Wait, what are... Yeah, okay, you know what? This guard Joker. Freyla... Is that Freyla or Fryla? I've always wondered.
We could look at the Japanese version.
We could.
Okay, I found the Japanese Persona 5 wiki.
Alright.
Let's see if I can navigate this thing.
Alright. Haru! Kill him.
I need to read these names and I can't because names are hard to read in Japanese.
Post a link in chat and I'll get it. Oh my god.
Freyla.
Frey, so Furei.
Yeah.
Alright, well that's good to know.
Furei, so.
Also, I love her. I love all of the all-out attack animation splashes, but Haru's is extremely strong.
Haru's is really good.
Just, that is... God. Is there anyone I haven't shown this stream? Well, I don't know if I can show everyone's here. Next Mementos trip, I will show everyone's all-out attack splashes. How's that?
Good luck.
Thank you. Oh. Well. Also, look to my right, or you know what, whatever. If you look right there, we've only got a couple streams left for April, and I'm still, you know, what is that, 14%?
So it'd be like about 700 bits, I think.
Something like that. So if y'all want to, you know, help get me over, meet my goal, so I can keep moving up in the world, and try to get,
So what streams do you have left? There's tomorrow and Friday.
I'm not streaming tomorrow.
Oh. So Friday and Monday, so basically just 2 more streams.
Yeah, so if you guys wanna, you know, help me meet my goals, work for me. Work for me. I'm Okumura, work for me. That's a highly specific number, but thank you, Prof.
That's what I was going for.
Okay, I gotta ask, why 17?
Because it seemed like a number that doesn't mean anything in particular.
Okay, that's fair.
It was specifically to elicit that response of that's a highly specific number, but thank you.
That you got the response you were looking for?
I sure did.
Alright.
Anyway, anyone donates any number of bits, I will definitely immediately grant all of their wildest wishes with no restrictions.
That seems a little bit suspicious.
It's possible that it isn't true.
No, you would never lie.
Yeah, no, I'm good for it.
Alright, you heard him.
I'm actually a genie, it turns out.
Of course. So now we've gone from Star Wars to fucking Tron.
I've been meaning to rewatch Tron.
I don't know if I could ever, like, rewatch Tron. It's old, and not necessarily in the good
Oh
way.
shit, looks like I have to grant Salsa's.
Thank you for the bits, Salsa. Now, make
Alright,
your wish.
What's the wish? What are we going for here?
Or was doubt the wish? Are you wishing to doubt Prof?
Or are you wishing that I will doubt?
I know, I think if they're wishing to doubt Prof, then Prof has already granted that wish.
Yeah. But on the other hand, that means that, well, that means he doubted but the doubt was unfounded.
Shit, that's a good point.
So
We're getting into some real philosophical
you can doubt someone who's good for their claims.
That is true.
Okay, looks like I'm still safe.
Are you really safe? Really?
For the moment.
We're playing Persona 5. Are you really safe?
Well, to be fair, you're playing Persona 5.
That's fair. You're just sitting here and...
I'm just providing occasional weird commentary.
Thank God for position hack. I've always thought that if you get a position hack and then win with that all-out attack, it should show a splash screen for Futaba and not Joker.
Oh, that would be cool.
Futaba deserves a splash screen, first of all. And second of all, I mean, the one who knocked all the enemies down gets the all-out attack splash screen for everyone else. So
The weird background text for it would definitely say game over.
I've seen that one.
Or people do like fan versions.
Oh, there's a bunch of fan versions, yes.
Cool.
One I saw was game over. One was download complete, which bothered me
That's
because
good.
I thought it would be upload complete because she's like uploading a virus or something.
Okay, yeah, here's a bunch of them. I see a shutdown and a support flawless. Oh hey, here's a fan one for Hifumi.
Oh, think that shit in chat.
Yeah, just a second.
Well, at first it's just gotta be checkmate, right?
It's concede your defeat.
Okay, that's also fair. I cannot fight. I cannot argue that one.
Let's see, where is...
Game over in hieroglyphics would actually be really strong. I'm not... That would be a really strong option. Oop, click, 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 click. Okay, that's good. I like that design too, like the half mask.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's very good.
Also, while I was googling this, I saw the last party members all out attack screen again, and I don't know whether it made my life better or worse.
I honestly... I wish... I kind of wish he was not the traitor, because I genuinely... I really want the AU where he is, in fact, not the traitor, not evil. Just between the takoyaki scene and his splash screen. I want an AU where he is, in fact, just really that dumb. He is, in fact, just a dipshit.
Yeah, it would be better if he was not the traitor. I really hope no one in this chat was hoping to keep up any suspense about who the traitor is, because we're talking about it constantly.
We are, but I mean, you can't not talk about it with this game. Alright, Makoto, kill them all. I mean, technically, Salsa, Akira is your Koga character, or your Eiga character, rather, because Arsene is the one that has that. That said, I kind of agree, but also... eh. I am more fussed about the writing than the gameplay with him. Revival bead. No, because I'm totally gonna be dying all the time. Actually, I'm talking shit, but I actually have been. I've been dying a few times. Anyway.
Debating whether...
Huh?
Debating whether or not to keep trying meditation tonight. It has not been going too well for me.
I'm sorry to hear it. I'm not very good at it either.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't... On one hand, it's like, if it's not helping and I don't like doing it, then why bother? But on the other hand, I'm like, I don't know if it's...
If doing it more will help.
Yeah, if it's just thing I need more practice at. Also, what's the point of these starfish enemies even being here? They're the weakest shit in the universe.
Well, I mean, they're not. They're, it's just that anything seems like garbage when it's weak to fizz.
Exactly. Like, they are weak to fizz, therefore they're the weakest shit in the universe. Because you can effortlessly knock out the entire team.
It's true. God, I wish more enemies were weak to fizz, because I like effortlessly destroying everything in my path.
It is fun. Like, there's a reason I'm playing God Hand on easy. I mean, God of War. It basically is God Hand.
God of War hand. God Hand of War.
Yeah.
God Hand of War sounds better, but I like God of War hand. Just sounds silly and I like it. Alright, can I make it to another safe room in the next 10 minutes?
I'm just really happy that some game designer somewhere acknowledged that God Hand's combat system was really good.
Oh god, I hate this part.
Even if Clover Studios, I'm pretty sure, has since been annihilated. And we're definitely never getting a God Hand 2.
Company's Bun Factory.
Although I always figured if they were going to make a sequel to God Hand, it shouldn't be called God Hand 2, it should be called God Hands.
God Hand 2, God Fist.
God Hand 2, God Foot.
There we go. You nailed it. I think I should probably switch Joker from the Omnipotent Orb to the Evoker just so we'll get some more bullets.
Oh, different weapons. Are there weapons that have different numbers of bullets on the same character?
No, the Evoker is an accessory.
Ah, okay.
Let me show you the Equip, Akira, Accessory, Evoker, plus one
I
bullet.
really liked the gun mechanics in general. Like,
They're-
it's just an really interesting twist on physical attacking in a game like this.
Yeah, and I mean, it's, like, I feel like it's a nice compromise between, P3, where you had Slash, Pierce, and Blunt, I think.
Right.
And, in Persona 4, where it was just only physical, I'm pretty sure. Oh, Kasu is pinging me. Well,
You should fight her.
no, Kasu's my friend. I'm not gonna fight Kasu. I will just unnecessarily drag her
Okay.
for being a
I don't make
30.
the rules. She pinged you, you gotta throw down.
Since when has that been a rule?
Since I was trying to think of something to say just now.
That's fair. I can't argue with that logic.
You certainly can't.
But now I kind of want to out of spite. Alright, so this is a bunch of timed mechanics of bullshit. But we got 5 minutes left. So that is not happening. Instead, I will just go back to the safe room. And we can just, you know, shitpost for a bit.
Sure. And I just realized that I'm in 3rd place, and I have 3 fewer bits than 1st place.
Well, I mean, you know... 4 bits. I mean, that's fair. Thank you for the bits, but also...
I'm in 1st place now.
You are indeed in 1st place.
And this is the last stream of the week, so...
No, it isn't.
Y'all got 5 minutes to beat me.
No, I got, Friday, too.
Oh, right, it's Wednesday.
Yes, it is in fact
Well, what
Wednesday.
I just said was a lie, then.
Stop lying, Prof.
But I love lying.
No, we just established, with your genie bullshit, that you would never just tell a lie like that.
I guess technically I didn't lie about that, or at least I wasn't called out on it.
That is true. No one
Which is
has...
basically the same thing.
That's true. It's not a lie if you don't get caught. Is that how it works? That's how it works, right?
That's how it works.
That is absolutely how it works.
Your lie can become a truth if it's accepted.
I mean, that's just politics. Ayo! Okay, yeah, no, that just made me sad. Never mind.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Kasu pinged me for foxes, so I am not going to fight her at all because foxes?
Fair enough.
Like, how could I ever fight someone who is there to link me foxes? Like, that seems highly rude and awful and not great. Anyway, it is 8:56, and yeah, there's no way I'm getting any further, so I'm just gonna go ahead and call the stream here.
Okay.
Thank you for coming, everyone. Good night, and I hope I will see you guys on Friday. Bye-bye!
Later.